So some of the most common things we find when we go into plants are usually the overlooked basic things. One thing that is so common, we always keep it on our template for reports because there has never been a plant that we've gone to where we hadn't had the need to explain it and write about it, is the differential pressure monitoring on the baghouses. Almost every facility we go to, the differential pressure, there's some problem with it. Either the gauges are damaged, or the plant is not reading the gauges regularly, or the readings that they're getting are inaccurate because they don't do regular maintenance to maintain the clean air lines, the dirty air line coming to the gauge, or things like that. So we almost always have to do something to explain how the gauge is vital to have in good condition at all times, and how we need to have those readings be reliable and trustworthy. So we have to do regular troubleshooting on them. Because it's always the first question we ask when we go in is, okay, well, what's the differential pressure? What has it been? What is the differential pressure when this happens? And a lot of times they might have numbers, but I can't really trust them because they say they never clean out the air lines, or I can see the gauge is old and full of water, or they don't write it down regularly. Related to that also is with pulse jet baghouses is the pulsing settings. A lot of times plants go back to just putting it on the timer only setting because they've either not had it set correctly with the clean on demand function, or because they didn't take care of the differential pressure readings, the differential pressure cleaning, as we say, didn't activate correctly. So then they blame that system and say, no, we don't like that. We're gonna go back to the timer. And running the timer setting is just massively inefficient and causes a lot of problems with over cleaning of the filter bags, which is the majority of the wear that you have in your bags, not the dirt coming in, it's the cleaning. And also just the amount of wasted compressed air because the bags are just being pulsed all day, every day. Those are some of the most common ones we see. And then the third one I would say is not having good records of what you have in the system. So especially the filter bags and the cages. A lot of plants just have a random part number from the last person they ordered them from, and they don't have it written down anywhere what bags go in, or they only have some of it. For example, they might only have the length and the rough diameter of the bag, the nominal diameter, but they don't have the tube sheet hole size written down. They don't have the exact filter media specification written down. Or even they have a nominal filter diameter, meaning they just took a bag and went, yeah, that looks like 6 inches. But maybe over the years, they've always just measured it that way. Maybe originally the bag was 5.5, and then the first time they ordered, the guy measured, it's like, yeah, it looks like 5 5/8. And then the next time the guy did it, went, oh, it looks like 5 7/8. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. We call that size drift. We see that a lot, where a lack of clear records of what parts, what sizes things are, it really limits the plants in planning their maintenance, being able to get the best prices for replacement parts because they're locked into ordering something with somebody else who hides that information from them, or just not knowing which filters go in which units and sometimes getting them mixed up.